If you're looking for the best dynamic microphones, here's the list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we have included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the 7th position of our list, we have AKG P2 Bass Instrument Dynamic Microphone. The AKG PS3 makes the most sense for those who are looking for a reasonable and fitting dynamic mic that can suit a need for rugged build, affordable pricing, and great sound. This handheld Cardioid device can easily be muted with and unmuted via an easy access switch, making it great for those who are also giving seminars or don't want their microphone to be on all the time. An internal windscreen helps to protect sound against breath noise and other unwanted artifacts, which also makes this a great tool for those who aren't necessarily as experienced in the world of speaking into a microphone. The unit also comes with a handy stand adapter and zip bag, making it easy to travel with and put to use as soon as you're ready to go. The number 6 position is held by MXL Max Dynamic Microphone. MXL is a division of Marshall Electronics. No, not the Marshall, another company specializing in consumer and industrial electronics. Owner Leonard Marshall has a particular personal interest in microphones, hence their involvement in the field, which has been and is significant. When we saw this microphone for the first time, we thought it was designed to work in a war zone. No bad thing. Of all the equipment on a stage in a live performance, it is the microphones that are possibly at most risk, and yet they are often the items with the worst protection. Not this one. Over and above the build quality, it is a quality microphone. It is an end address mic as against a side address, meaning it accepts sound from the end of the microphone as against the side of it. And despite the acoustic spaces, it has good side rejection that is a real advantage if you are in a noisy environment. It has a built-in shock mount to eliminate handling issues. Excellent is the way we would describe it. Clear and punchy. Lovely rich bottom end with crisp highs give it an all-round warm tone. It works great with vocals on music tracks, but where it really excels is as a broadcasting microphone. If you are working from home, doing podcasts or your own radio shows, then this is worth a close look. It has everything needed and sounds great without any added EQ or after effects. A great microphone at a great price. The number 5 position is dominated by AKG D5 Vocal Dynamic Microphone. AKG is well known for producing some of the highest quality microphones in recording history. Established in Austria just after the Second World War, they have just recently been swallowed up within the South Korean Samsung organization, so we are left to watch with interest whether that will have an impact on quality in the future. They have recently had their HQ transferred to California. It has been seemingly designed with live performance in mind because many of the features lend themselves to that area of operation. And the sound pressure level is excellent and means you can sing very close to the mic without suffering distortion. The Super Cardioid design pattern makes sure that you will get the maximum gain before feedback interferes. Importantly though, from a live performance perspective, is that a built-in dual shock mount will reduce any mechanical handheld noise to an absolute minimum, thus making it perfect for use on stages worldwide. If there is one microphone in the same basic category as the ever-popular Shures that will take them on, this could well be the one. The sounds are crisp and clear, and for a dynamic microphone, very powerful, and it suits both lead vocal and backing vocals. What you are getting here is a quality microphone with a growing fan base appreciative of its performance level. Moving on to the next at number 4 with Shure SM57LC Cardioid Dynamic Microphone. The Shure SM57, some might say the industry standard in many ways. It is designed as an instrument microphone rather than a vocal mic, though of course it is widely used in both areas. It is not an exaggeration to say it is possibly the most widely used microphone in existence and works well with either in the studio or live on stage. working especially well when it is used for close miking amps and speakers, which therefore makes it perfect for studio work. It is well known for its frequency response and the natural presence boost, which brings out clarity in guitars and drums and even in vocals. It has long been established as a microphone for all seasons because it will bring the best out of and can handle anything. Because of this, it is a kind of default microphone to use in any situation. It is unlikely you will go to a professional recording studio and not find many SM57s being used. In particular, the cardioid polar pattern creates a lot of isolation, so much so that in a live situation, it can be placed near one instrument and the effect of other instruments around it are greatly reduced, thus allowing more gain before the potential of feedback. The number 3 position is held by Shure SM7B Cardioid Dynamic Microphone. When you need a microphone for a live performance, then you want the best quality you can get. For work in a recording studio, the level will go up a bit, but for broadcasting, you are looking for something very special, equally comfortable in the recording studio or a radio broadcast studio. This microphone excels in every way. There is a difference, of course, in using a microphone for recording a vocal track or for a quiet speaking tone, and the flat, wide-ranging frequency response of this mic makes it perfect for either scenario. There are presence boost and bass roll-off controls with a display showing the response setting, and the built-in pop filter eradicates the need for extra filters to prevent against the usual unwanted sounds of closed microphone vocal work. Further, there are filters included to eliminate potential interference from computer screens, or any electromagnetic hum and shock isolation will cancel out any accidental mechanical noise. It produces a clean sound devoid of the slightest of background noises and is therefore perfect for audio work. And in addition to its standard facilities, it also includes the A7WS windscreen for close-up speaking applications. If you are looking for a microphone to give your vocals spoken or snug, then this is a microphone that will do that. As with all Shure microphones, it has a rugged construction and is well built. It has an attractive price for what it can offer, but it is quite a bit more expensive than the first 2 Shure microphones. Next at number 2, we have Behringer Ultravoice XM8500 Dynamic Vocal Microphone. Behringer is the company we are all familiar with for producing some good equipment, especially their range of effects pedals at a very competitive price. This microphone falls very much at the other end of the price range of most of the microphones we are reviewing, but that doesn't mean it hasn't got a place to fit in. It has many of the attributes of microphones far more expensive. Its cardioid pickup pattern design means that there is a good feedback rejection and separation of sounds at source and wide frequency response. And built into this microphone is a shock mount system to reduce movement noise if it is being handheld. It is also fitted with a spherical wind and pop noise filter as standard. Of course, it does lack some of the finer features of the more expensive microphones, such as proximity control, but given the price of this microphone, what has been included is quite incredible. The sound is good and clear, the feedback quite low, and the frequency range is quite high. It is a good microphone for those on a budget for either studio or live work. Given all the features and its performance level of producing a crisp, clear sound, this has to be considered one of the best dynamic microphones out there for the price. If you have to find fault with it, it doesn't come with a microphone cable. However, it's great value, and that is only matched by its performance. Frequency response 50 Hz to 15 kHz. Finally, the number 1 position is dominated by Shure SM58LC Cardioid Dynamic Vocal Microphone. There are a lot of people that would answer that for the money you pay for them, they are the best dynamic microphones you can get. You might have to pay a lot more to get something better. The SM58, like its cousin the SM57, is a tried and trusted microphone. This model, though whilst being able to handle just about everything, is specifically designed for vocals. In its construction, it has a metal ball grill and inside a pop filter to eliminate plosives. As with the SM57, the cardioid wiring will cut out background noise and isolate the main frequency, thus reducing any overspill. In a live environment where there is the potential for so much, that is an important point. Also, there is a built-in shock mount system to eliminate any noise generated by handling. It incorporates a feature called proximity effect. This is where the microphone will boost the bass frequencies if required and in certain circumstances to give a warmer and richer sound. It is built with a typical Shure rugged frame and will withstand rough handling. It's wrong to think that the SM58 is only for vocal applications. It has been designed that way for a reason, but is equally at home, backing up anything that is required. There is a reason though that this microphone is so popular and widely used. Simply put is because it is good and there's nothing much else you can say. It is rugged and tough and will stand the rough and tumble of a live concert, but the sound it produces remains exceptional. In many ways, it is the microphone by which others are judged, and there is no greater accolade than that. For such a quality microphone, the price is very attractive. Frequency response 50 to 15,000 Hz. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.